Hello, YouTube, and welcome to the Afternoon Gaming Cafe with me, Katsumi, here at the Bunny Lounge. Thank you for joining me. I will be attempting to do this stream this time, unlike yesterday when we had a bit of networking issues and the site not exactly wanting to work with us. So I figured I'd try it today. Anyway, of course, we'll be playing around with the game that we was going to use yesterday, Mass Effect. Noticed a little bit while we were recording yesterday that there was a little bit of the encoder getting full, but we should be alright and hopefully not lose any frame rates from that. Although we've had a small drop, mainly the network around here is kind of a community shared in which everybody runs off the same server, so certain times of the day it gets busy very quickly and has a hard time sending data. So I've learned, don't stream at 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time, otherwise you won't be able to send the data. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get a few of the options set up real quick. Settings, head over here to the grapicals. We want window mode, yes. I am tempted to try full screen. Texture detail, just to help out our encoders, we're going to kick that to low. Filter mode, we'll leave that as is. We do not want dynamic shadows. Gamma's fine as is. And let's go ahead and apply these settings. Input, sound input, that all should be fine. I'm not going to mess with the buttons that much. Alright, let's start a new career.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
Roger.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Alright. Let's see. You know, yesterday I was initially going to start off with a male shepherd, but I got to thinking. Well, I say I got to thinking. I got to looking at things, and I was reminded why I don't ever really go. We have some pixels dead up there. Oh no, it's just some gunk. I've got to clean this screen later. We're going to enter a new ID. We're going to do a custom female.
Please log in to access your profile.
Anyway, as I was saying, I remembered yesterday that at least in Mass Effect 2 I enjoyed having the female character a little bit more due to the fact that they have a few more hair choices that I liked more, and I don't know, it just, they seem to spend, at least in my opinion, it seems that the female avatars were spent a little bit more time on. So, let's go ahead and see if I am correct about the options on this one, in the first one, because I've never really looked at it. I would always create a false game
data
file.
corruption detected.
Oh, you hear that? Data corruption. Yay, we get to rebuild our character. Anyway,
Please reconstruct profile.
Anyway, as I was saying, I would create what I would call a false file save and put in the storyline details that I'd want. Alright, let's reconstruct the profile.
Confirm pre-service history.
Alright, let's see. Spacer, both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting. Never stayed in one location for more than a few years. Following your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Colonist. You were born and raised on Mindor, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Or Earthborn. You are an orphan raised on the streets of a great metropolis covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. Pretty much good, neutral, bad. Paragon, in between, and I forget what the other ones are referred to as. But we are going to be a
Confirm
spacer.
psychological profile.
Sole survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in extreme survival situations, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stress that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. Neutral. War hero. Early in your career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Paragon. Good. And of course, ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless effectiveness makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Bad. Pretty much. Hey, you, I need that detonated. Here's a grenade, pull the pin and pop it while you're standing over there. So we are going to be a war hero.
Confirm military specialization.
And of course, soldiers are good with all weapons, medium armor, and can specialize in heavy. Engineers. Oh, excuse me. Engineers are tech specialists using holographic omni tools and can decrypt security systems. Yeah. The two that I've usually played as is Infiltrator, which is the sniper class, and Soldier, which is basically your assault class, run and gun. Engineer might be an interesting playthrough someday, and Adept maybe, I don't know. What is the Vanguard again? Vanguard are bionic warriors that can buy bionic and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They use pistols, shotguns, and can specialize in medium armor. Well, we will be doing the Infiltrator. Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing and disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use omni tools and Infiltrators are trained to use omni tools, focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can use pistols and sniper rifles and medium armor. So that's what we're going to be.
Confirm facial identification.
Alright, let's change appearance. First things first, we'll look at the facial structures. Skin tone. Give her a little of that. Complexion. Now scars. She is a war hero. Alright. I guess they didn't give the females too much of scarring, but there we go. Alright, let's see. Head. Neck thickness down just a little bit. Facial size is good. All of that is good. Eye orientation. Alright, let's go into the eyes. Eye shape, that's fine. Iris color, here we are. Ooh, there we go. And back. Jaw and all that's usually mouth. Mouth shape. There we go. Lip size. Okay. Now the hair. The hair is one thing that's always drove me crazy about a lot of games. They don't. Some of them have good hairstyles, some don't. The hair, as funny as it's going to be, as it's going to sound, is one of the main reasons why, at least in Mass Effect, I tend to end up choosing female, because they're about the only ones. They're about the only ones with a good enough hairstyle that I personally can stand to look at. So we'll be going with a ponytail. And you're probably all thinking, yeah, you're just supposed to stare at the back of a female. No. It's just, I don't know, preference. To some, they have their own. Either way, let's enjoy this game as we get it going. Oh yeah, they also have makeup. I forgot about that. Lipstick color. I can also make her look like a big baddie. No, we don't want any of that. Alright, there we go. Let us get into the game.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Katsumi, Spacer, War Hero, Infiltrator. Accept. Once you've confirmed your character is complete, you will be unable to change any settings. Confirm.
Identification confirmed.
Alright. Now we're going to want normal, auto level up off, target assist, normal, squad powers active, subtitles and auto saving.
Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She proved herself during the Blitz, held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
She's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question her courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discover the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed in startling new technologies enabling traveling to the further stars. The basis of this incredible technology was a force that was controlled by the fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in mankind. The civilization called it Mass Effect. Oh, and now you see why I had to talk so fast.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500 K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
And I agree.
And they don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting up.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Alright, Paragon, those two.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Hey, the actual targeting reticles are working this time.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
So...
You I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
These inspectors are always on a mission.
We're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Now we're going to look, see if there's any data in here. Alright.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
Congratulations, we are now officially caught up to where we left off yesterday. Granted, yesterday I had initially went with a male character till I'd seen how I didn't enjoy it. I'll just say that. I can't. It has to be a pleasing to the eyes.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Very big.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Alright. gives us some information about him.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Yeah.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
You'll do fine.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed? That's the kind of talent the Spectres are looking for.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
And there you go. I believe we went, yep.
The captain's waiting for me.
All right.
Goodbye, Commander.
There's some more Paragon. Well, I don't want to go down there just yet. Let's explore the rest of the ship first. Or can we? Oh yeah, that's right, we can't. At least not yet.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Talk?
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
And why the secrecy?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Not necessarily true. Because of the mass relays there, interstellar travel is possible sooner than what it would have been. Given enough time, one of the races would have figured out how to create the Mass Effect technology, and bingo, they would have built it themselves.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
And the beacon?
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Wrong hands?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
Terminus?
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Alright, let's get going.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet.
Code Red.
This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems.
There we go.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Here we go.
Smells like smoke and death.
Oh god. What happened?
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Alright, so we do have... You have equipped an untrained weapon which reduces damage and accuracy. Press spacebar to change your squad member. Your squad's weapons. Oh yes, this is the actual menu itself. And where we can give our commands. Sweet! Alright, let's go ahead and... On the move, let's go with pistols.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Damn!
Go ahead and search around for anything useful. Upgrade kit. Combat sensors. Take all.
Oh God, what happened here?
No telling. Keep moving, soldiers. We have a man down. Alright, what can we... do we have any targets left in the field?
Perimeter secured.
Alright.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, then.
Command, we have 1 KIA. Repeat, 1 KIA. Weapons out. Take cover. We got here? We have overload, damages enemy shields, and sabotage. Let's go.
Some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
After hill. First stage comes at the cost of one metagels, or your medical supplies. Right. We have 1 high caliber barrel. Take all. Let's go. Plus some metagel. Move.
Take him out!
Okay, we got 2. Attack. Move here. Actually, move there. And hold position. Target destroyed.
Rally.
Galaxy. Contact. Nice shooting. Ooh. That's brittle.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
You okay?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
What happened to you?
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
And Nihilus?
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out!
Let's go. Alright, we have a striker pistol and we have ammo. Let's go ahead and take all. Pressing I opens up the equipment screen, which allows you to switch and modify your weapons, armor, and other items used by your squad. Let's go to the equipment menu now. Equip the pistol Ashley gave you by clicking the pistol icon. Okay. Double-clicking the weapon to equip it, then click the ammo upgrade slot to install your ammo. The ammo upgrade slot is located above the damage bar. Okay. Cool. Every weapon has at least one weapon and one ammo slot upgrade. Click the weapon icon to access the weapon upgrades for the weapons. Click the bullet icon to access the ammo. Alright, so we have that. Double click the ammo upgrade to install it in your weapon. Armor piercing round. Cool. Although, in all truth, let's go ahead and go back now. Okay, this would be my sniper rifle. Let's go ahead and put the armor piercing rounds in this thing. And do we want a combat sensor or a high caliber barrel? Plus 10% damage, negative 20 rate of fire, negative 20 heat absorption. So increased damage, or some enemies use jamming technology to block your weapon radar. The combat scanner upgrade improves detection levels, making these enemies visible. Level 1 detection. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw that on there. Now, the pistol, high caliber barrel, decreased rate of fire. Let's go ahead and install that. And we don't have any other mods. Okay, back. And helmets on, helmets on. There we go, let's go. Press U to go to the squad screen to spend talent points on your new squad members. Click on a talent to spend points to improve the abilities. Mouse over talents, more information. Alright, so I have 6 points. Can't unlock the sniper rifle until I get to there. So 1, 2, 3. Marksman. Increased pistol damage. Okay, 2 more to unlock the sniper rifle. But I want electronics too. We'll put 2 into charm and 1 into electronics. Infiltrator reduces heat buildup in pistols. Let's see. Reduces heat buildup on pistols and sniper rifles by 90%. Increases tech explosives, heat buildup. Okay, that's cool. Decryption. Increases the amount of Omni-Gel recovered, lets you decrypt skills. Increases your strength of your shields. Let's undo these real quick. Put 3 here. Charm. Charm in the options in the conversation will be grayed out if you do not have a high enough skill rank. New skill ranks will unlock when you become a Spectre as you earn Paragon points. Oh yeah, Renegade is what they refer to it as. And have a quick look-see over in the chat, see if anybody is around. And looks like we've got 2 watching. Anyway, welcome to the channel and thank you for joining me. So let's go ahead and dump that into there. Next, we will go over here. He's got 4 points. Throw. Barrier. Throws enemies away from the caster with a force of 600 newtons. Sweet. Barrier. Bolsters your kinetic shields with a mass effect field that can absorb a massive amount of damage. Attacks that penetrate shields will also penetrate this barrier. Decryption. First aid restores. Increases squad healing. Restores 40 for all wounded party members. That would be nice to have. You could be our medic. Sentinel. Special training allows Sentinels to use tech and bionics more effectively than other classes. So, yes. Deploys meta-gels to all wounded squad members, restoring their health. Cool. And let's go ahead and nab the barrier because that would be useful. You're going to be kind of our medic and shield operative. Let's go ahead and boost that map. Ashley, our assault personnel. Assault training increases melee damage, increases weapon damage, grants the adrenaline burst ability. Adrenaline burst, recharge time, yep, accuracy costs 30%. Resets cooldown times on all your talents so they can be used immediately. Well, assault armor, overkill. Only available when using assault rifles. Firing rifle generates 40% less heat. Yeah, let's go ahead, since that's your primary weapon. We're going to dump 3 into there. And dump 1 into soldier. And just a moment. Go there, go back to here. And we're done. Alright, let's move out. We got some boxes over here.
End of this trench.
Whoops. Had a Skype window pop up. Armor piercing rounds and phasic rounds. Take all. Light armor human scorpion. Take all. Alright, before we go any further, inventory. Click the filters tab to switch between item types. Select the item on the list. Click the filters to switch between the item types. Select an item from the list available models and click the equip button to wield it. Click the Omni Gel button to permanently convert. Yep. Okay, that's converting. Alright, let's see. We have... Did I put armor piercing? Yeah, I put armor piercing there. Armor piercing there. High caliber barrel there. And we can go phasic rounds or armor piercing. No, in fact, we're not going to put Ashley. Yep. And I want you to have the armor piercing rounds. And Caden, your primary weapon is the pistol. So we're going to equip phasic rounds for you. Alright, let's get going. Contact. Possible contact? Alright. Ashley. Move there. Caden, let's go. Contact. Target down.
Now it gets fun.
Caden. Okay, you cast barrier. I have no targets. Target down. Target down. Actually there, Caden, hold position.
Terrain's too rough.
Let's have a look-see around here real quick for any items.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Any survivors?
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
All right. Speaking of which, okay, we have light armor. What about for you? Is this an upgrade to your own? Oh, you have the Scorpion 1 armor already. Alright, so we'll just convert this to Omnigel. Yes. Alright, let's get going.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Press F6 to save quickly, and you might, in other words, you also want to save often. In the event you die. Because dying is a real thing. Take all. From what I've seen of the past, this game can get fun and complicated at the same time.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Right. Which reminds me. Click the filter tabs, yeah. Okay. Are you going to continue to repeat this? Let's go ahead and equip. Yeah. The assault rifle. No sniper rifles. I am not going to worry about upgrading my my assault rifle due to the fact that I'm untrained with it. But you can equip. Caden, yours is a pistol, so you're good as is. No snipers. New shotgun. Equip. Ashley. You can use shotguns a lot better than I can. Alright, let's go ahead and get back into the game. Alright. Going to... Okay, I got pistol... Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to go for... See if there's any... Okay, so it is going to continue to pop up. Hopefully that will stop after the mission.
They're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Armed with throw grenades, Wait for time detonation or R again to detonate. Throw a grenade at the Husk's feet. Where they at? Okay. Approach a squad member and press E to hear a brief comment from the current situation.
Eden Prime will never be the same again.
It used to be beautiful here.
Yeah, it used to be. Let's go. Now it is a massive takeoff. Ooh, assassin's armor, heavy. Silverback, medium Turian. Facility. Hydra 2, take all. Let's go ahead and heal everybody.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Prepare to breach. Oops. Oh, I hit my mic. Whoopsie. Okay, good. The board's still intact. Alright, now hopefully that's done everything that they wanted. Oh, I forgot one thing. No, it did. Okay, we'll just have to deal with it for right now. No armor. Here we are. Human armor, medium armor. Okay, so I'm not specialized in medium armor yet. I am specialized apparently in light armor. No mods for that. Grenades. No mods for the hand grenades. Okay, that is my sniper rifle. Let's remove that and remove that. And yeah, that's the assault rifle, sniper rifle. Here we go. Oh, no mods for the... So no mods available for the sniper rifle. That means she can use these. Or did I do that? I did that wrong. Lol. There we go. Now I'm getting this. It's been too long since I played this game. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yay! Prepare to breach. Use the movement keys WASD to advance the Central Core. Avoid the security programs. Begin manual override. Oh, yeah, I remember this now. Success! You can also override difficult locks by spending Omnigel. Omnigel can be acquired from defeating opponents. Quest for rewards, tax. And we go.
Humans.
Breach.
Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
You're safe.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Okay.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire,
Excuse me.
screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Nihilus?
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
And the beacon?
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network, remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please, this isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape, no hope? No, I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
I'm not gonna go renegade as much as I want to.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
All right. Weapons out, everybody. Go around. Lock them back inside.
Saren. Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Use overload power to knock down enemy shields. Map overlord to quick slot and press the spacebar to begin. Press and hold the spacebar to begin. Left click on the power icon. Overload. Throw. Sabotage. Barrier. Secure area. other targets around. Nothing that we can see. Push forward. Prepare to breach. Begin manual override.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
It's safe.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Attack details.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, it felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you've got to learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
And we go Paragon.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
Okay.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Alright, we have a Stinger 2 pistol and a combat sensor. Take home. Begin manual bypass. Ooh, a sniper rifle. Take off. Weapons out. Inventory. Sniper rifle. Is it an upgrade? Yeah, it's an upgrade. Slightly less, but equip. Yes, install. There we go. Radar is showing clear so far. Secure bottom layer. Contamination cells. Oh yeah, you shoot those, they explode. When they explode, the enemies die. We have one body.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Secure the area first. Hold position. Hold position. Basic rounds, hammerhead rounds. Take off. Rally up. I'm curious. Can I map this up to here? Nope. Okay, rally. Oh, yeah, I got one other one. Sabotage.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Then what happened?
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Cole mentioned you.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Smuggle any weapon?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Is there anything else you can tell me
There
about
you
the
have it,
beacon?
folks.
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Apparently, according to this game, being lazy can save your life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up.
The attack came a few minutes later.
That's it. Let's get going.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Alright, high explosives. Take all. Enemy contact. Equip high explosive 1. We have no new armor. Okay. Target down. Target down. Target down. Press down to command your squad to leave cover and follow you. Ah, okay, so that's where. Ashley, move there. Caden, there. Actually, I want you to push him. Damage the target. Actually, move, move, move. Use it on me, Joe. Target down. Other target down. Ashley up. Jaden up. Target down. All hands, rally, rally, rally. Keep rifle slightly pointing down. And F6 to quick save. And let us activate.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Bombs! Houston, we don't want to blow up!
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Provide covering fire. Second one's off over there. Okay. Got 3 minutes left. Caden, get there. Disarming bomb. Bombs disarmed. Ouch. Rally. Caden there. Ashley there. Contact. Disarming second bomb. Disarmed. Disarming final bomb. Mission complete. Alright, area secure. Take all. Searching for enemies. Contact. Target down. Houston, we have problems. Shit, fall back. Let's see what we can grab around here before we continue the mission. Ah, here we are. Toxic seal simulate pack. Take all. right, take all. Easy decryption. We'll hit that on our way back. Begin override. Oh, well, looks like I'm gonna fail this one. Override failed. Continue. Begin override. Oh. There we go. Take all. I guess it's a good thing this is a tutorial mission. Otherwise, we wouldn't get more than one try at. There we go. And Straker and Scivitar, take all. Alright, now that we've secured everything, let's investigate.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
No, don't touch it. It's too dangerous.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Doctor? Dr. Chocolates. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction. Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the command is going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Let's see.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Cool.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I got nothing to hide.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Not sure.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
And that is that. The tutorial mission, so to speak, is now over, and for right now, unfortunately, I have to go. So I would like to thank y'all all for joining me on this live stream that I had randomly this afternoon to kind of make up for yesterday afternoon's events of not being able to. But thank you for joining me. If you liked, please click the like button down below. Please consider subscribing. And until next time, thank you for joining me and stay fluffy. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's see. There we go. I'm gonna actually save.